called Café Anyway. Welcome to the show called Café Anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
It's FF episode 3297, 3297, and Mike Matthews here at Café Anyway, somewhere in podCastro Valley.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
The last place on earth in the land of Meritopka. This is Mike Matthews. I'm singing a song to you that I am bringing interesting things and people and characters. Benita, the rodeo queen, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, going to stop by, and the Brewmaster later. Americans are feeling the pinch of higher gas prices.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Oh, gosh. There was this is like a movie. One of those
Mike's
action movies.
Daily
where right when you think,
Podcast.
oh, this is the end, well,
Yeah.
it keeps going, huh? And right when you think, oh, the gas prices, I heard they went down per barrel, the price. Then they're back up. But Americans are feeling the pinch of higher gas prices. Nearly 80% have changed their spending habits in response to pain at the pump. More than half believe the increase in gas prices will last 6 months or longer. Wow. Half of us are the opposite of optimistic, but that maybe we're realistic. Pump prices have surged more than 30%, and now that's like you're seeing $6 everywhere here in California. 60% have cut back. 60%, over half of us have cut back on entertainment. We're not eating out now. Well, oh wow, is that really true? Well, here I am at Café Anyway, and it's empty. Oh, wait, some people are starting to come in. You know, I think that lasts about as long as then when people suddenly get starved for entertainment and they somehow find the money to go out, it seems. But people are cutting back, over half, 60%, cutting out movies and concerts. What?
And here's today's podcast picture.
And that whole Live Nation Ticketmaster thing where they got dinged heavily in that lawsuit, that this isn't going to help with these gas prices taking away the money to the concerts, and now they're going to have to pay, and etc. Look, the podcast picture is what you wanted. Okay, yes, it is of the two wonderful horses, Princess and Maybelle. They're on this trail. When I go for a walk, sometimes I run into them, and they will let me pet them for a second. The late great Basil the Boxer did not know them, but he knew the horses known as Emma and Dice. But Emma and Dice are gone now, as is Basil. They're all up in heaven chasing each other. But see that cool picture of these cool horses and myself at mikesdailypodcast.com. It's really neat in podCastro Valley. We're so close to all these cities, San Francisco, San Jose, Oakland, yet we feel in some places rural. More than half of us plan to travel less. So this all makes sense. This is like COVID all over again. We're not eating out, which actually that changed, didn't it? Because we were suddenly ordering out. And then the Uber Eats and the DoorDash and everybody started making a bunch of money. And then we got hooked on that, addicted to it, and we keep doing it. And so they're doing pretty well for themselves. But we are, this is a whole other thing. This is just eating out, not even using the delivery services, which are overpriced. We're trying to save money. So no travel, no movies.
This is interesting.
This is interesting.
Wow, this is interesting.
No eating out or delivering food or any of that. And no concerts. I've been doing that for a while, saying no to all of that that we just heard. Travel, concerts, movies, restaurants. I have been doing that for a while. I got into the habit during COVID to just I don't need those things. There was so much, apparently you could watch so much of Coachella on YouTube or through other channels. There was ways to see these concerts without actually having to go there. Now I know you young folks, you want to be there, you want to experience it. It's a whole other level.
Jeans.
You want to wear your jeans. How about that?
Guns are blow. I love my blow.
She's in a new ad campaign trying to say the word jeans. She's in another ad campaign. Let's see how well this one does with people not buying things anymore because of the gas prices. A little less than half, 40%, are spending less on essentials like groceries and medical care. When you need that stuff, that's like necessary. Of course, it makes more sense to shop at places that have better deals, that don't sell you the marked up, versus like, what's the best way to put this? Those grocery stores, those little ones, gas station type things. You don't want to buy food from there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's way marked up. But someplace like a Costco or a grocery outlet, you tend to get prices a little bit better because they're buying, well, grocery outlets buying in however way they use it, where they buy things. And grocery outlets not all over California, not all over the U.S., but it's one of these discount supermarkets that buys in bulk, and it's like a regular big grocery store. And then, of course, Costco, and they buy in bulk, and their whole strategy is trying to bring prices down. And if you are a competitor, a competing brand to something that, let's say, Costco has their Kirkland brands where they make individual things like the bag almonds.
I don't know. Who can I talk to about,
almonds? You want to talk about almonds?
Up. What are you guys doing?
What?
Huh?
We're talking about almonds.
I don't know what you're doing. Wake up. Not woke up.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
That guy's very crabby because he bought something from an overpriced, marked up grocery store where every item is marked up items. So yes, there are various ways that you can try to shop for less. Some people say Target. I don't know. I did that recently, and I did not see the best prices there. But yeah, what I've heard is what Costco tries to do is when they see some other competing brand that's good and they want to carry it, Café Anyway, they will try to replicate what they're making. And they say to the brand, if you're not doing this as good as we are and making it for less like we are, then you're out of here, basically. I don't know if I described that correctly. There's some kind of competition going on in Costco. Some 30% of us, a little over a quarter, are relying on our credit cards more. Uh-oh. Yeah. Speaking of credit cards, outside of Café Anyway, somewhere in podCastro Valley, the last place on earth.
It's pretty interesting.
In the land of Rootabega. The affluent spenders are in good shape. American Express and their credit card. I think that was... Well, no, wait. I think I had a Visa card first and then went to the American Express card. But their profit jumped 15%. Card members they're spending... Oh, it's
Mike's
Kit Card.
Daily Podcast, broadcasting from Café Anyway.
Thank you for stopping by. The Kit Card just drove by. As I was talking about American Express card, it's fascinating. Yeah, credit card member spending. The spending that card members do, it grew almost 10%. And that is a 3-year high. American Express targets high-income individuals and premium small businesses. Wealthier consumers often have their net worth tied to the stock market or real estate. So,
And the Oscar goes to...
The Oscar goes to us caring about them and going boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Good job with that acting. It's almost as good as Ben Affleck's acting. Ben gave Jennifer Lopez, his half of the $60.9 million mansion that they had. He has reportedly given his ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, his portion of their $60 million Beverly Hills home for free. They were married less than a year. But we all remember Bennifer back in the O's. That was the thing. So just relax. But yeah, American Express card is also, they've got the thing they're doing with the NFL, something called Mega Deal. They're replacing Visa as the NFL's official credit card partner in a 7-year deal, a mega deal, worth over $900 million. $900 million they're spending on the NFL. Amex.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. You think about that.
Trying to get revenge over Visa. American Express card holders will gain pre-access to international NFL game tickets. International? But it's not the IFL, it's the NFL. It's national right in the... Anyway. And a new NFL Extra Points credit card. Woo-hoo. Perhaps the future can't come soon enough for Tesla. Now, more on...
Oh, Mike, you're such a creative soul.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. That's a kind word being spoken to me, which I don't hear that often.
You got to be able to look at a room and still look at your app.
What?
Hit the app and use the app, but you still got to look at a room. Otherwise, you're going to walk into a wall.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Ouch.
I love Mike.
Thank you.
I'd give him a raise, but nope.
All these compliments. But I got this story from that guy there, Rob Black. I produce this podcast. He's heard on AM 1220 KDOW weekdays at 5 p.m. and on Cron TV Monday through Thursday in the 9 a.m. hour. Tesla is now more an AI company than a car company. I don't know if I can process that, but it makes sense. China's got their electric vehicle car companies that are doing well. Tesla used to be a solar energy company and used to be a pure electric vehicle company. Those present day core businesses are continuing to sputter. That was a Mel Blanc thing that he could do. He could make the sound of a car that was on its last legs and do the whole... He was the voice of Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny. And what was the robot on Buck Rogers in the 21st century?
All right.
I know. It was like... That one. He did that voice. No one knows what I'm talking about. It was like a 80s TV show, early 80s, with Gil Gerard, who was married for a hot minute to Connie Selica, who then she married John Tesh. Connie Selica, look her up, Greatest American Hero. And the TV show called Hotel, which James Brolin was on that show. Wait, James Brolin? Is it
Live and Loco?
I'm not looking it up. I am a little bit. Yeah, James Brolin. And his very famous son, who's Josh Brolin. That's right. He's the guy who destroyed Marvel and was in Goonies and No Country for Old Men. Did you know it's not called Goonies? It's called The Goonies. Whereas Justin Timberlake told Eisenberg, who was playing Mark Zuckerberg, just drop the. Just make it Facebook.
Good morning. Just want to let you know that my transistor radio does work.
Oh, no.
So I'm grateful that I can still get the program on the radio. So
okay.
I just like to listen when we travel.
Whenever...
I won't try to use my cellular device to listen.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know I'm saying the word don't a lot, but here, take that hat off, put that on. She's not a professional like me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm teaching as I go.
He's a good teacher.
I'm teaching her. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a call. What? Oh. We're getting a call from a computer from the 1980s. I was just talking about how Tesla is changing. Not that you care because you hate the Cybertruck. Like they're, we see them all over the Bay Area. They're just disgusting. And
just monstrosities.
It looks like
the design. I don't know. Maybe they're actually quite technologically good. But the design alone, I don't know what it is. When it's just like, I have a physical reaction to it.
I grew up
ugliness.
I grew up in the San Fernando Valley in the 70s and 80s, and they were constantly filming TV shows all over the place all the time, and you would be just driving along and all of a sudden you'd see a bunch of trucks and lights and cops, and they're directing traffic because they're filming something. Well, whenever I see a Cybertruck, I get a flashback, and I'm thinking somebody's filming some bad sci-fi.
Mike, you want to join in on this conversation? You can join in.
Is it
you can.
Thank you. Is the conversation about bad sci-fi? So it looks like somebody's got a prop from a bad sci-fi TV show from the 70s.
I agree. Like a bad Terminator sequel.
Yeah. But this is what's interesting, is their deliveries have dropped about 14%. 14.
Their deliveries? What
deliveries for cars. Their cars, their vehicles. They've been dropping. Every quarter it drops another 14%.
Oh.
So their inventory is bloating. So they have around 50,000 more cars than they've sold. So I guess now would be the time to get one. Their battery unit deployment has they had a battery unit where they made these batteries.
Right, if you get offended, that's the way the cookie crumbles. No.
Some people get offended by the word batteries, I guess. I don't know. That division has dropped 15%. Yoy. You know what yoy means? Year over year.
Oh, I did not know.
And
it's not yoy.
And then there's quack. That's quarter over quarter.
Okay.
And it's dropped 39%.
You sound like quantum physics terms.
Yes.
Quark.
I am talking to you from the great outer limits of interstellar space.
That's right, Professor Sagan.
Billions upon billions of stars. And us humans walking on the eternal shore.
Fair.
Not humans.
You talked all over that thing that was playing. You just destroyed whatever that was. Thank you.
I steamrolled it, love. Do you have a steamroll sound effect?
No, don't put pressure on me.
Okay.
In fact,
I have faith in you.
Here's your sound effect.
No.
Oh, love.
All right, but what I was saying was that quarter over quarter, their battery department has dropped quarter after 40%, about 40%.
Wow,
but they're hoping for the robo-taxi service. They've expanded. They've competing with.
Well, look, he totally interrupts us all the time, so it's okay if we interrupt him.
Okay. I see how that works.
So the battery
that's going
is down 40%.
Yeah, and the robo-taxi service.
Oh, right.
That they're trying to compete with Waymo and all that. They've expanded to Houston and Dallas. So let your cousins know that live in Dallas.
Okay.
And they used to be just in Austin and San Francisco, but now they're moving. But they're really hoping they're putting like $25 billion into AI infrastructure.
Jeez.
As well as the factories that make the chips. And they're also trying to make these robots. They call them Optimus robots because someone really liked the Transformers, I guess. Optimus Prime. And then they're going to have some other products like a cyber cab. And what? Wow, I guess some kind of a semi-truck too.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
I didn't ask. But thanks for asking.
Love, that's how I felt after I took a sip of your lemontini.
Oh, I made a lemontini. Yes, with no alcohol.
I like the vibe in here.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
You're hanging
got
out?
a little martini. Is that a martini glass? I don't know.
No, it's more
drinks.
Of a margarita.
A margarita glass.
But it kind of looks like a martini with the same triangular cone thing going on.
With a little olive in there and the toothpick.
Yeah. All right. Oh, And Tesla's also worried because all that other stuff I described. The robo-taxi revenue is not going to apparently material. Would not be. They're not going to make revenue apparently this year. So they're not going to make much money, is what.
Boo-hoo.
And they're going to soon. They're going to have a new company that's going to be able to be exchanged on the stock market, and that would be SpaceX. That has not been. You can't buy stock in that on the stock on the exchange. No,
publicly.
Right?
Yeah, but soon apparently it will.
Because Papa's hitting hard times.
Let's talk about toys, and then we'll say hi to Benita. How about that?
Oh, okay.
There are now going to be toys again in cereal boxes. I did not know they had left.
Yeah, me neither.
But Kellogg's is bringing back toys because apparently Pixar is bringing back Toy Story 5.
Oh, my word.
Because we live in a society that has no originality whatsoever. So they're going to have toys in their cereal boxes, which will be spoons. How is a spoon a toy?
That better be like a Swiss Army spoon.
Yeah. Trading cards.
Turns into something
like Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
he turned
exactly.
into a semi-truck. Did he? Trading cards. Let's see.
Did you ever collect Garbage Pail Kids? No, you were older, huh?
I was older, but tell me all about them. I'm fascinated.
Well, I don't know that much about them, but I know that you could get like packs where you'd get like 3 or 4. I think if I'm remembering correctly, and then you collect them and you can trade them. Just like baseball cards, and they had all these different kinds of little characters that were just grotesque looking, but that was the appeal.
I wonder who did the drawings for those, because I do remember the artwork. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It made me want to say an interesting word like chowder.
What?
Chowder.
Chowder?
Chowder.
Oh, chowder.
But, in New England, they say chowder.
Oh, okay.
Who drew the garbage patch?
Garbage pail.
Garbage patch heads. Garbage patch kids.
I had Cabbage Patch Kids too. I had 2 dolls.
Art Spiegelman, developed with Mark Newgarden, Len Brown, and John Pound at Tops. It's a company called Tops that came up with the idea. Tops.
85.
Oh, Tops chewing gum. That's right, because it came with the chewing gum.
Yes, that's right. I had a vague memory of that.
1985. Aw, memories are fun, aren't they?
This isn't right.
What?
There's something wrong. No.
What?
Somebody was having a conniption. Do you say conniption? My grandma used to say conniption.
I don't use it often.
Is that still used in the vernacular?
I think so.
And I didn't know how to spell conniption.
Well, maybe not vernacular as in like mainstream, but people still use it.
I always spelt it with a K, but it's a C.
Oh, it's a C.
C-O.
Yeah.
It's like it's instead of it being a niption, it's con the niption.
That's right.
I guess a niption would be a good thing, but a conniption is bad. That's when you have the intense outburst of anger, frustration, or hysteria.
Like apoplectic.
We have a knight who say
apoplectic.
That's right.
Well, look who's here. Hi, Mark. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How y'all doing? I brought my horse.
It's a disgruntled fiddle player. Tell you what.
What?
I really like it when your lovely lady friend shows up and talks like she's doing right now. I'll tell you what.
What?
I will never have a conniption around her. I heard she's a big Tim McGraw fan.
Yeah, she heard that song "Live Like You Were Dying," which came out it came out over 20 years ago. Yeah, it came out 22 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, it made me cry.
Oh, I was in my
within
early
the first
40s.
minute.
With a lot of life before me. And I got some news that stopped me on a dime. Yeah. Live like you were dying. That's a great song.
It is.
And suddenly he realized that the thought of going fishing wasn't quite an imposition. And he went 3 times that year. He lost his dad. And then I lost my dad in real life the next year after that song came out. So that was weird. And you know what other weird song came out around the time that my father passed was Green Day's Wake Me Up When September Ends, which Billy Joe Armstrong wrote about his dad.
Huh.
And I'm like, what is going on? And you know, I worked in these in this industry with all these radio stations playing these songs over and over again. So I'm being reminded constantly. It's
Oh.
But enough about my life.
Losing your dads.
Love, look who else is here.
Oh, Mike, I make delicious root beer. Have some right now. Oh, you may not be thirsty after drinking your Lamborghini. I heard it was really good. I make the root beer.
All right, let me try some of your root beer. Tastes a little bit like a Lamborghini, but it's so good.
Yeah, drink right now. I'll cut you. Lovely lady friend, do you want to go into the basement and see where I make all the wonderful root beer? And
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing
that's
alive,
Timmy.
even though no one cares about this.
This is what cost him the Oscar.
You instantly knew. I love that. Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, because he caught so much flack for that.
Oh, thank you for not using the bad word. You said flack.
Yes.
You are getting so good at this.
See?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, my love. You've trained me well.
Soon we might have a mic processor for your microphone. Someone I know in the biz might give us another microphone processor that I could hook up to your microphone.
Okay.
And then you would sound like a radio person. Aren't you excited about that?
I'm very excited. To answer the Brewmaster's question, Brewmaster, I don't know how comfortable I feel being in a basement with you when you have that knife.
I put it away.
Okay. All right. No cutting, okay?
I was just kidding. I was just doing a little bit of acting.
All right. Well, a little less acting, more pouring, Brewmaster.
You just talked all over the Master Pod Theater guy.
Master Pod Theater.
We were doing a little Master Pod theatering.
God, I'm just doing that left and right today, love.
That's all right, love. We don't have much time left on this
But
earth.
I brought a carrot for Nelly.
Oh, Nelly!
Benita's horse.
And you know the podcast picture today is of Maybelle and Princess, who I brought carrots to recently.
They're so beautiful.
Horses are insane. They're so huge. We're used to cats.
Yeah.
And the late great Basil the Boxer, and he knew the 2 horses.
And Dice.
Oh boy, that was interesting when those 3 met. Yeah, wow. But love, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me, letting me crash the party.
Anything else you could? I hate when they do this on the radio. You got 30 seconds. Anything else?
I saw another wedding, by the way. 2 weddings tonight, love.
What?
There was another wedding on Alma.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's crazy today.
And they were having a big old party.
Wow.
You could hear the music from here.
Love is in the air.
Yeah, it is tonight.
If you would like to make a request or dedication to whoever it is you want to marry, here's the number to call.
Call Mike at the Café Anyway hotline. Area code 510-228-4640.
Will you shut ups? Liberty Nation Freedom Foam for All.
And with all things having to do with Mike's Daily Podcast, we go to the mainframe and hear from A-Frame. We're going to do some gymnastics, some stretching.
Oh, like that kid today.
We saw that kid doing some weird...
She just fell into a split.
I don't know how they did that. She needs to join the Olympics. Join the Olympics now.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at mikesdailypodcast.com.
Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com.
See you tomorrow. Bye.